Oh,
Good job, you're getting mad.
Yeah, oh, it's a good job I'm getting mad. Because if you haven't swallowed your dessert yet, you better hurry up and do it because you're about to spit it out. You're about to spit it everywhere. Whew, I'm blow.
And I'm sold out.
Ah, you shit. FOMO. Do you know what?
I hate the term.
Yeah, I hate the term.
It's because I always imagine somebody in a Domino's advert saying it.
Yeah, do you know what? It sounds like the kind of dog shit marketing term that someone in like San Francisco that has a man bun came up with.
He did. He got out of his Cayenne.
Yeah. And now it's trickled down to like England.
It's a thing though.
It
It
is a thing. I'll not deny that FOMO is a thing.
Fear of missing out is a thing. FOMO is a stupid anagram.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
The
But
I'm
going to say FOMO because it makes me angry to say it.
Yeah, it's good. Get yourself.
And
it also means that we might fit this into the half hour.
Yeah, we're cutting it down. Yeah, well, it's not the half hours. The sub 40 is the goal. FOMO, right. So, FOMO is people worried that, their mates are going out for a night out and I'm staying at home. What am I going to miss out on? That's just a human thing. Yeah. No, I don't get that because I want to stay at home anyway. But that's just a human emotion that's recently been labelled. But what annoys me is FOMO marketing or, purposeful.
Yeah.
Doing it on purpose. Like making
the
things
short run,
scarce.
over hype.
Yeah. Oh, it does my nut in. I have a list.
Oh, I love a list.
I have a list.
There'll be
offenders.
nothing missed out here.
So there's certain stuff like collectibles. And in the past, I've bought like statues from, say, like First for Figures and stuff.
Yeah.
They're not so bad sometimes because some companies like First for Figures, they would do things like open pre-orders. And you could just, everyone pre-ordered and then it shut off. And there is still a little FOMO going on there because you've got to put your pre-order in and you've got to start paying now.
Revolution Trains do it. They do runs of stuff that isn't probably big, and they do it in N-gauge as well, so it's a bit smaller run anyway. Smaller
The model trains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they do it in the smaller gauge, so less people buy. It's not the Hornby one. It's like half the size of. But they do the same thing. They've done like a Class 321, which won't mean anything to anybody that doesn't stand on platform ends. But they did the same thing. They opened a book and said, you can order it these colours, these numbers. Orders will shut on. We need to hit this target or we won't do it.
Yeah.
But if we hit the target, we'll just run it until here. Then we cut them off and start building them.
And
fine, no problem with that.
I have no problem. It does annoy me sometimes when the pre-order window is like a weekend.
Yeah, it's got to span at least 2 paydays to my mind to be.
Well, that would be nice, but at least one is
Yeah.
something. So let me get a sip before I spit it out everywhere. But yeah, like just opening sales on an item that's supposedly limited, just to drive up like scarcity and stuff like that. Like Nintendo did the shit out of that with the Amiibo.
Mario thing as well, didn't they? Recently, they had like a window on the physical copies of the game.
Oh God, yeah, they did the rubbish Mario port.
Which I drifted into, and
of course I bought it.
I bought it because I wanted to go back to 2001.
Yeah, but they said, it's only going to be available for this amount of time. They made millions of copies.
Yeah.
You can go into game and buy it new.
It's not selling for more than
It's not selling. But yeah, they got me. I'm not saying that this thing doesn't work on me. I'm saying I hate it.
Yeah, I get annoyed that I get suckered in.
Yeah. But they do this with Amiibos. This topic of FOMO and scarcity and pre-ordering, it all blends into one cesspool of shit that is created from the modern obsession with pop culture that I'm a part of, I guess. Like I'm not buying minifigures of. We're going back to the Future. I'm not buying that DeLorean. I will not buy that DeLorean.
I'm gonna make my own.
They've already done one. They already did a DeLorean way back, but I refuse.
This one doesn't have minifigures, so
Good.
I might come in.
I will buy it if
and build a stock DeLorean.
Yeah, if you can build a stock DeLorean, I'll be on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this topic of FOMO and stuff. It's just one big blah when it comes to buying something. Just make something, put it on sale for a reasonable time, and let me buy it.
Yeah, let me come to you. You know, it's that old, if they build it, they will come kind of thing. But I will. Eventually, I will get to it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not buying it to make a point. I'm not even necessarily waiting for it to come on sale. You just have other crap, you know, like I had to buy tyres this month. And I had to buy the dog's nuts being, you know, done.
Waxed off.
Yeah.
No, wait, whoa, no, taken off.
By a veterinary professional.
Yes.
There was no massage.
Not a bloke in the pub.
Yeah, he wasn't like under the table.
You weren't just trying to reduce the size of them temporarily. Like in Van Wilder, Party Liaison. What a film. What was I doing? Yeah, it's like I've got to buy a new flat roof for the garage.
Yeah.
I need to buy a new garage door.
Yeah.
So I drove the car into it.
You have to do that.
Yeah, I need to do that. So, analog, with your analog pocket, the company analog. Oh, the bastards!
Give me time.
They put they put the analog pocket up for pre-order for all of about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So the analog pocket, let me paint you a word picture, is a handheld games console in the style of, say, the Game Boy Pocket, in similar shape and size, but it's got a real clear, beautiful screen, and with adapters you can play like proper Lynx games. You could play Game Gear games, like loads of stuff.
I'm looking alike.
It's so cool. It's so goddamn cool. Game Boy Advanced all the way back to Game Boy.
No, it's not emulating them.
It's
playing them natively.
Is it FPGA?
Looks like it. Yeah.
FPGAs, it is called FPGAs. Yeah. So it's essentially, someone's going to correct me, but microcontrollers pretending to be the hardware. They've done consoles like it before. That you can buy a NES, a SNES, and a Master System, or no, Mega Drive, not Master System. Yeah, you might be able to get a Master System, but they are incredible. However, you could not pre-order the Pocket. It was not available. It's not come up for pre-order since. And to be honest, from the shambles of I'm done with the company, unless they say it's up and you can just buy one. I'm not buying one. I'm not sitting there refreshing my page.
OnePlus used to do this with the phones.
Which one's OnePlus? Is that the?
They did the OnePlus One, which was meant to be like the super cheap. It was meant to be a flagship, but for £200. But they did like this thing where someone who had one had to invite you to buy one. So you had people buying an invite off somebody that just bought them. And now they've got like a dozen. They're basically Samsung, but over the border. Yeah. And they keep sending me emails saying, "Oh, it's down to half. You know, you can buy 8 of our phone for £12." I'm like, don't make it difficult. Like,
just make something and sell it. I understand companies like Analog.
Yeah.
It's a niche product. It's expensive and it's playing retro games. Okay, so it is going to be niche, but don't be a hipster about it. You can make it
difficult.
No, because if you do something like open pre-orders, there is still zero risk. You just maybe you won't drive people into a frenzy so they think you're really cool or something.
Yeah, people won't. But we're going to talk about this later. People won't buy them and stash them away.
We might as well jump straight into that because the FOMO leads directly into scalping, and that scalping genuinely pisses me off.
It didn't used to be so.
It was never so bad. It was never so bad. I feel like the modern big bad wave of scalping came with Amiibo and
graphics card thing as well.
Graphics cards. That was more recently though.
But
like things like the NES Mini.
Oh yeah, where Nintendo
clearly did it on purpose, but then when you've got Nintendo underproducing at the same time as scalpers going apeshit, I bought 20.
They're in my vault.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing is just, it's like you say, one, don't make it difficult. Give me a reasonable window.
Yeah.
I don't want a challenge.
I don't even want to pre-order. If I can avoid it. I understand why some companies need to do open ones.
Yeah.
Because they're only going to produce as many as they sell. But if I don't have to, I'd rather not pre-order. So I will not buy a PS5 or an Xbox One X, whatever they're calling them, Series X. Who cares?
I don't care.
I won't be buying one of them anyway.
No, you won't even get one even if you want
but
one.
I won't be getting a PS5 until I can walk into game and buy one.
Do you know what?
Because I want those reward points for that chunky boy.
Yeah, I was going to pay for something. Do you know what as well? I need it to trip me up. I need not to think too much about the purchase.
Yeah.
Because there's a company called Accurascale, again, trains. But they do, like, the models are superb. But because I have to pre-order, I have to decide months in advance that I'm going to commit this huge purchase. I don't do it because the numbers are there in front of me.
Yeah.
But if I see it on eBay, and it's new, but it's like the price it would be. If I'm feeling, you saw what happened this time last week.
Yeah, we've both sold a fair amount of stuff from the attics of our respective houses on eBay, and both made some money on eBay, but then spent that money almost immediately, because we found out about a Lego line called Speed Champs or Speed Champions.
Speed
Champs is better.
It's cooler.
And
it was such.
How many do you have?
This going to take a minute.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 of them.
16.
You got 16 of them. You've got 16 Speed Champs. They're roughly about 13, 14 quid each.
The Pokemon cards pay for them. Let's not kid
ourselves. The stuff we sold.
And to be fair, I'm happy because I look at them and I do a little grin.
Yeah.
And I didn't spend it at like Graves and Costco. You're holding one now, and it's the one I don't have, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's why I go in for this one. I like to push this one backward and forward,
so you can
knowing that you don't have it.
It's for those that can't see it, which is everybody, hopefully.
I am playing with the toy cards.
And he's running it across the laptop, and I am fuming.
Let's channel that anger back towards scalpers. And you know what? It's a good point we mentioned eBay, because I feel like they profit from this.
eBay I used to love eBay, and I say that completely unironically. I paid basically for uni. By buying guitars on eBay, doing them up, because at the time I knew what I was doing. I could, do truss rods and fret polishing, fret ends and all that kind of crap. I don't know what it's called now. It's been like 10 years since I've touched one.
Yeah.
Thanks, drummers.
We'll get on to drummers.
We'll do band another day.
We had a band. We don't have a band now.
We were the only people listening.
I liked it.
We weren't bad, actually. We were alright.
We were the kind of the thrashy metal equivalent of this podcast.
Yeah. We liked it, so
I liked it, so I kept doing it.
But eBay I used to make like good money buying them when they weren't looked after, because people wanted to clear the house out, putting the time and effort in, and then selling them, because not many people were using it like that. Make some decent money, put some effort in on them to pack things well and that kind of thing. Now you don't, because everybody and their mate has got a shop on eBay.
Yeah, it's all eBay shops, and it's all eBay shops buying from you to sell in their shop. But
all the Pokemon cards are sold.
Oh, same
Apart
here.
from 4, literally 5 of the cards. The dude that bought the packet as well.
Yeah.
5 of the cards and a open packet went to what I would call collectors. The rest, quite obviously, went to resellers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that evolution set, that master set that I sold. That still irks me. But so eBay is profiting off these scalpers, because eBay is taking some heavy fees. Yeah. But you see these pictures, and it's like, you're buying a PS5 on eBay, and the picture is a stack.
It's a pallet
of like 20 of them. You just think, you're an arsehole. Like, you're an actual arsehole.
That picture you sent me earlier.
Of the Ferrari F40 Speed Champion.
Was it the Speed Champion?
It was the Speed Champion one, yeah. But like just get a goddamn job, or come up with an actual idea to make money, not just buying things and then selling them on. I realise that like 50% of the companies in England make their money that way, but their time will come. Let's be honest. Middlemen are on their way out.
Doesn't it? Like,
it is, but it's smug as well.
Yeah.
I've got 20 of them to sell.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, there's going to be people occasionally, like the kind of attic find, or like, if I still had, I don't know, those Pokemon cards, they were a bit of like they've been at my folks' house for 20 years. Yeah. And it was only because you started talking about them that I went and dug them out, and they were in good enough nick to sell. but you know, I've not been hoarding those. Every time I've seen somebody at like a garage sale, if people do them anymore, or like I don't go hunting around like market stalls
looking for the bits.
Looking for people to then inflate.
To them, so that's like resellers. Resellers are not, in my mind, maybe not as bad as scalpers, but they're still not great. But scalpers are goddamn scumbags, and I hope there's like a big one that hits where they can't unload their stock, and I hope they lose their fucking house for it.
Yeah,
I'm that mad about it.
Didn't something happen recently? Like I can't remember. I might be clutching here.
I feel like
the
I've
ass
seen
fell out
some
of the
stories.
market. Yeah, it might be something as that. I know graphics cards kind of dwindled a bit. It might have been RAM. You know.
Oh really?
I want to say, people will correct me here. I don't care. I'm not building computers on my own time.
I just hope. I hope there's like a massive wave of PS5s that come out and just.
Like Sony make a super cheap beta model.
Like no, something like that. Because obviously it won't work if they just restock. Because the scalpers will just I'll lower it a tenner.
I'll sell them for what I bought them.
But I want them to get stuck with something. I bet loads of them got stuck with that PlayStation Mini. Because that was shit.
That was absolute
the
one that had like 20 games preloaded on.
And they were all the European versions, so they were crap anyway.
Yeah, there was none of the good games, and everyone clamoured over them because of the Nintendo one.
Yeah,
which in itself, I mean, actually,
people
bought it because it was a bit novelty and cute.
People buy it because it says Nintendo.
Then they realised they'd got a Wii Mini.
Yeah,
with like NES games on it.
Yeah,
and it was dumb and stupid.
You could do a Raspberry Pi, and that will run all of those games perfectly legally if you already own the cartridges and flash them yourself, which everyone does.
So we'll get Thomas Lethbridge into the legal.
Yeah, Thomas Lethbridge will organise my legal log. I don't have a Raspberry Pi. I actually do own all of my NES games.
I've got a Raspberry Pi somewhere, but I think it was doing like. In fact, at one point, it was doing something with trains. It was like a motion detector kind of.
It's kind of nonsense.
I was fighting about with it, and then I realised it was easy to just buy things that were designed to do that thing.
Yeah, from a professional.
Yeah, and it was a kit.
So, the companies like Sony and stuff, obviously they don't, to a point, they don't care about scalpers buying the stuff because the stuff is getting out the door. But I was thinking, like, surely Sony can't be doing that well with goddamn Jim and his pallet of 100 PS5s.
Well, they're not selling games.
He's not buying games. He's not signing up for PlayStation Plus, so surely they're missing out a bit there.
I don't know about the 5. Was it the 3 or the 4 or both that they sold at a loss? Like the actual console cost more to make than...
I'm not sure about the 4, but the 3 definitely was. In fact, I think Sony have always sold the PlayStation at a loss. It's Nintendo that only sold maybe the Wii U was the first console they sold at a loss.
Yeah, because the Switch was pricey first. It still is, isn't it, really?
Yeah, like, but I feel like the Switch is still sold at a loss.
Probably a bit.
But the Wii wasn't, and that's why they could afford for everyone to only have Wii Sports Resort and a shovelware game. So these companies, they're not really doing much. Some middlemen, some shops are doing better, like Curry's with the PS5. Our friend just signed up for a mailing list ages ago, and they sent him an email and says, "Look, we've got some PS5s coming in. Your number's been called.
You can have
You've got 48 hours to place your order." And luckily, he's got the money lying around. I don't think I could come up with 500 quid in 48 hours. I did actually have a PS5 pot put aside, but then I spent that money on wheels for my car as soon as I realised that there was no games. Yeah, there's no games and I'm not going to get one yet. So now I don't have the PS5 money sitting aside. I can't dip into actual savings for it.
Not for that. I think the shops are kind of realising though that actually they're losing the goodwill of people. People are stopping looking. Yeah, there's a lot of people like us that they just don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care. As soon as I saw like the first wave of them go completely, I just thought to myself,
I'm out.
I'll wait. Yeah. I've got plenty of stuff to play in the meantime. I'm not desperate. I'm just checking on the time, everyone. I'm looking at. I'm gonna cut this bit out, but I'm just checking on the time.
I think I should leave it in. If this one does like dry up a little
so
bit,
everyone knows that we've only got one little clock on the recorder that I have to get out of my chair to run over.
What he means is in our studio.
Oh, in this professional studio. No, they already know it's a game.
One of the plasma screens.
Oh yeah.
Because it's 1995 again.
That is a plasma.
It is.
That is an actual plasma.
To be fair though, it's huge. I mean,
it's humongous.
You can tell it's a plasma.
And if it's on, you have to turn the radiator off and open the window because it gets hot.
Greta's listening to this.
God.
It's an LED.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If Greta's listening, it's an OLED.
Yeah.
By God, like if you put PS3 era, if you put like Ni no Kuni on that, it slaps.
Rich.
It really slaps. The colour is overwhelming. PS4 looks okay, but I feel like
they were built
made
for HDR and kind of.
It's made for the 360 really. Like Halo looks fantastic on it.
I bet like a rich oil painting kind of.
Oh yes. I feel like we've scalped these scalpers. So yeah, the mailing list is good. I'm going around in a circle. Mailing lists are good. Mailing lists work, but it's not enough. There was recently, because of the whole PS5 thing, and it's illegal to buy tickets to a show and then scalp them.
Yeah, was that called scalp? That had another name, didn't it?
No, scalping. Ticket scalping.
Was it?
Yeah, that's where the term comes from.
Okay.
Well, that term also comes from, I imagine, scalping. Somehow.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ultimately,
because
when people were
although I think scalping is really bad, I don't equate it to having my top of my head sliced off with an axe.
We will do if we catch you scalping.
Yeah, I will scalp you. I will peel you like a banana.
I'll peel you.
But yeah, so ticket scalping became illegal in the UK ages ago. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Yeah, because they've always done that thing, haven't they? Where they're like all of the Ticketmaster and all that kind of thing.
And eBay kicks them straight off.
Yeah.
But there was talk about the UK government intervening and making scalping of like collectibles. I don't know how they were going to classify it or something.
Yeah, because you can't I suppose you can't outlaw buying and selling for a profit, otherwise the stock market falls on its ass tomorrow.
Yeah, but it was something like within a certain time frame of a product launch, you can't buy and sell for profit, or. I feel like it was something like that. I saw it on Eurogamer, I'm sure. So it's probably made up.
Yeah.
they probably wanted to go write an article about how bad Bobby Kotick is, which they're not wrong. they're not wrong, but like
I don't want to read it there.
Yeah, I'm not reading it on Eurogamer.
This is where the editor of Eurogamer is our only listener.
Yeah, the editor of Eurogamer is the only guy that cares. So yeah, hopefully they can do something about it and make it. And I don't like government intervention in things where it doesn't need to be. I sound real American with that.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me. That's my purse. I don't know you. But like, I feel like it's kind of necessary for people.
The only thing with that is you're going to end up with. I'm going to go full circle back to the Lego thing. You're going to end up where people get the. I don't know, I'm still steamed about the Osprey. I want one. I really want one because they cancelled it.
We can't just say Osprey because I think only
I'm going to
only we know about this.
An Osprey is a plain thing. I'm not going to go into mega detail because we'll be here for hours.
It's
a plain thing, but because it's only actually used by the military, Lego decided they weren't going to make it after they'd made it and shipped
after they'd already made it. Yeah.
So they obviously got that into circulation. People got hold of these knowing that the line had just been cancelled, and they kept them pristine. It looks a lot of fun to build.
Yeah.
I really want to build one, but I know that there are so many sealed away in people's like vaults and lofts and crap like that.
Yeah.
And that steams me.
These are the people that watch like porn stars, and they think that they're sitting on a gold mine. It's like because they've got a Charizard.
I've got 10 Charizards buying a new house.
I've got 10 Charizards, but I use them as when you put them between your bike spokes to make it sound like a motorbike. I only did 3 miles with it.
I used it to spread the teller on my raisins.
Probably worth like 10 grand, 10k.
They want to do the suitcase thing where the guy pulls out like a suitcase full of Charizards and they realise that they're all like...
I think that was on Porn Stars.
I know,
like, they were actual good Charizards.
Yeah, you can still suck a dick though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh.
like the clopping of hooves and a cane on the sidewalk.
It's not the headless horseman in the haunted cane room. It's
God damn!
It's Mr. Lethbridge. He looks mad. Let him in. Let Mr. Lethbridge in. Click.
Why did the door say click? Or was that the ghost opening
the door? Said "fuck you." Now,
boys,
it's time for the pudding of the week.
Ah, great! Let's find out what bean paste we're eating today.
You clearly saw it before There's a theme!
Shit!
The pudding of the week this week is...
bean paste beans.
Daifuku mochi. Daifuku comes in many varieties. The most common are white, pale green, or pale pink coloured mochi filled with anko.
Bean paste, I'm sure. Is it
Mochi.
fucking beans?
Mochi is made from gelatinous rice flour and is very chewy and bouncy, and they are filled with beans. These are covered in a fine layer of rice flour, cornstarch or potato starch to keep them from sticking to each other or to your fingers. Popular fillings.
It's not me jam, is it, Tom?
Oh!
Oh! Have we got jam in a pudding?
Close.
Beans! Bean jam!
Yomogi Daifuku is a mochi flavoured with mugwort. However, more commonly now, we have varieties such as Ichigo Daifuku, a variation containing a strawberry and some sweet filling, most commonly anko, which is bean paste. However, sometimes creams are used for the sweet filling, because
sometimes somebody's going to have cream in their pudding.
You don't always want beans.
Apparently we do on this show.
My favourite, however, is the Purin Daifuku, a version which contains a Japanese dessert very similar to our own, French's own, creme caramel.
Okay, you turned it around at the end.
I bid you adieu, boys. Farewell.
Good morrow, sir.
Have you ever had a mochi ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were good until, but again, I think the ones I had like chocolate or jam or something.
Yeah.
Some kind of...
I've had them at Yo Sushi.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend like I went down to London and went to like a fancy sushi restaurant.
The person that made it was called like Steve or
Yeah.
Carl.
Whoa!
That was the ghost. He whispered in both of our ears.
Steve. The ghost of Steve. The mochi were great. The ones I had
bean paste.
No, they were
Big
strawberry cheesecake and a chocolate
puddings.
mousse. Yeah, that's a pudding.
I mean, fine. We don't get everybody else's culture and taste buds and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But god damn, what has everyone got against like lemon meringue?
So beer.
Yeah.
Beer pops up worldwide.
Yeah.
Bread almost worldwide. In some form or other, bread's there.
Yeah, it might be sweeter. But
how did jam not pop up everywhere? And if it did, why aren't they putting that? Yeah, why did they prefer bean paste?
I don't know.
And it's always like fermented bean paste, and it's sticky and has like cobwebs of fungus on it. But that's the best bit. I'm sure it is. I probably should try like.
So we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do it live. We're gonna have to eat some kind of bean paste.
We're gonna have to do a dessert mukbang. And that's not a precarious thing you do with a big purple Pokemon.
I am leaving the Pudding Boys after this episode.
Farewell, guys. It's been a sweet run.
It's not. It's been a beanie run.
I'm surprised. So I've got there's like a chestnut one, a coffee one, which sounds amazing.
Coffee,
and these are like
over.
creams and or paste. So like
Pulses.
a coffee-ish cream in a mochi ball. I like how like bouncy and chewy
yeah,
mochi
that
ball
I'd
is.
be all over. A mochi ball with some coffee in it.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Chocolate. I'm gonna say jam again. Some kind of marmalade.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no what's it called? Umeboshi. The sour plum. That's nice.
See, that's fruit. That makes sense.
It's really real sour, but it is nice.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
Mr. Vinegar's too spicy.
No,
over here.
this is actually really sour. Although I am aware that Tangfastics are sour enough to fold my face in on itself, but these are genuinely sour.
I like it when it does that.
Oh no, I don't.
I do.
Oh, my mouth's already.
I said it already today, but I like it when I eat something. It gives me cramp in my jaw.
I want to fight with my meal.
I do. I want to feel like I've achieved.
What? They can't see this because no one can see anything.
Pose.
This is not a weird pose. This is some kind of like Kamen Rider, Power Rangers.
It's some kind of Carmen Electra. Is she a singer? It's like Lady Gaga or whatever.
Who was Carmen Electra?
Is she an actress, a singer?
Wait.
I think I was going for Lady
Is
Gaga.
Electra from Daredevil?
I don't know.
No, I feel like Carmen Electra was like a pin-up type thing. I don't care. What scale are you going for?
I'm going topical because we got FOMO'd into buying Diamond and Pearl today.
Yeah.
We said the way up we weren't going to buy them. We certainly weren't going to pay full price. We weren't going to buy them on the release day. It's the release day. We got them this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going for the Smogon Tears.
Oh, that's a good scale. That is a good... I know I said I wasn't going to clap anymore, but...
It's meant to be that. It's about
Smogon Tears. So, right, I will allow you then to rank 3 of these separately. We're going to rank...
I like it.
You're going to rank the Ichigo Daifuku.
You're going to have to tell me what they are again.
That's the strawberry and cream one. You didn't watch Bleach if you don't know what Ichigo is in...
No, I didn't.
In Japanese. God damn, you're not enough of a weeb.
I'm not a weeb at all.
You can rank that one. You can rank the coffee Daifuku.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also rank... Where's the most disgusting sound? Where is it?
Anything that's made of pulsars is going in...
Okay. The Shio Daifuku, a version which contains unsweetened Anko filling. So that... I assumed Anko is bean paste. I haven't checked. But that's the unsweetened bean paste. And
pudding.
This is the only one of the list of flavours that has a caveat, like telling you about what it tastes like. It has a mild, salty taste.
Like milk and coins.
It doesn't look like it should taste like that.
That's going in never used.
Yeah, that's in NU.
That's going to languish in there. Let's see if it gives me an example on here. I've got the scale. Let's pick a mon that it can equate to.
In never used. Oh wait, let me think. I bet Ramparados is in never used.
Probably. I think Jinx is in there.
Anko is red bean paste.
Yeah, no, that's going in never used.
Jinx should just be in never used for being a crime against humanity.
We'll leave Jinx because we're in on Jinx.
I'm touching there.
Never used. Never going to touch it. Not even going to do it for an in-game team.
No, I wouldn't even try that, even if I was being the tourist that tries not to be a tourist and wants the real experience.
I wouldn't eat that on my vlog.
No.
Because I don't have a vlog.
I wouldn't eat that while standing in front of a dead body in a forest, Logan Paul. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's going to come down here.
Oh, well done for coming back for that. Do you know what? If he fought me, he would murder me. Like, let's be honest.
Well,
He's pretty jacked.
But it's more that we're not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fat strong is only going to cut it so far.
Yeah, it's not gonna like draw with KSI in a fight.
No, if I'm carrying a chest of drawers or something, fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to win a fight.
Yeah, I can place a heavy box half on my gut and carry it. That's not going to help me fight back against angry Logan Paul.
Yeah, who's been trained to fight. Yeah,
to murder me.
Yeah.
So right, coffee Daifuku.
Okay, coffee. Like every. Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to put coffee in overused for one simple reason.
Why? Because there's always some douche that hates the coffee reasons. Reasons?
I know that. I know which one you mean. No, that guy can stick it inside himself.
Wait. They're not called reasons. They're called rebels. There you go.
Oh, I thought you were going to say raisin.
Raisins.
No, not raisins. Raisin or whatever. Do you remember that like toffee-ish kind of thing?
Oh my god, they're good.
Bollocks.
I can't eat them anymore. They'll pull my teeth apart. Yeah.
Yeah, we are like the good 10 years past.
They're really good though.
They are delicious. If you suck one of those while drinking a hot cup of tea until it's turned into like a paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get away with it. And I put them in overused because if I put them in Ubers, I can't have them all the time.
Yeah, because you're not going to be that kid with like 6 Mewtwo's in your team.
No, we knew that kid.
Yeah, we all knew that kid.
But no, I'm going to put it in overused. And also, let's be honest, the coolest mon.
The coolest mon
you would
all in
actually
OU.
pal around with.
Yeah.
I mean, OU, you're not going to hang out with a Dialga because you're some kind of ancient god.
But you will pal around with Togekiss. You will definitely pal around.
You'll wake up and piece together the night before that you had out with Togekiss.
Yeah, Togekiss took things a bit too far.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Shots were bought.
You're gonna have to get a hotel breakfast.
Yeah.
No, Weatherspoon's breakfast. You know, like the unlimited coffee.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to sit with him for a couple of hours and look through your photos.
But Togekiss is fine.
Oh yeah, he's not even he's not even got that weird greasy sweat.
Man, I know I said I wasn't going to use a Togekiss in my playthrough.
He's the best man. He might be the best man.
He's definitely in my top 10, but he's not
definitely
Hawlucha.
In my top 5.
Hawlucha is my number 1 boy. He's beating Chikorita.
We should rank.
We're going to go in on this later. Right, Ichigo Daifuku.
This is the
strawberry and cream.
This strawberry and cream. I'm going to put that in Ubers. It's great. It's big. It's the big hitter.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to use it all the time. The coffee. I could have one of those every morning.
I actually want that.
I would have that. I would Gilmore Girls that. I'd go to Luke's every morning.
Oh,
and I would have
Luke-san, please give me my Daifuku. Well, I mean, Luke was waiting for Lorelei to ask him to give her a Daifuku for a long time.
Well, he was
too busy Daifuking everything else.
He was creating his own salty pastes.
Right, we're moving on to the end. I'm ready. I want to go home.
I'm going home.
Is someone going to pick me up? Where can you find the Pudding Boys? We are available on YouTube on the channel Pudding Boys. Hit subscribe and leave us a comment. Notice I didn't do the whole
hit us up.
Hit us up, yo! We can also be found on Apple Podcasts or iTunes, whatever it's called, Spotify, Audible, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. Though, once again, always late. Screw you, Google.
Coming soon to eBay with a load of limited edition shit that we've hoarded for years.
Yeah, we're going to feel...
Still sealed boxes.
All the stuff I've been scalping for years.
Loads of fun stuff that you're not going to get to play with because it's still in a mint sealed box.
Yeah.